What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Amrish Kushwaha, and this is the first ever video on my YouTube channel. So, in my first video, I am going to talk about the promises in JavaScript. Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? Yeah, I'm making my first ever video in YouTube, and that is in the promises in JavaScript. Yeah. Uh, before deep diving to the tutorial or whatever that I want to say for this my first ever video, I will like to say is like JavaScript is a pretty good language. Why? Because I love it. I use it every day. No man, no Amrish. People may not like it. No. I use it every day, and it is like very good language for me and very easy language to grasp. Initially, you have to you will have some kind of learning curve, but later you will be able to like enjoy it. So, and also most of the UI stuff on the internet, web interface and all this stuff, that has been built on the JavaScript mostly. So you should give a try to the JavaScript and see that do you are you having fun learning the JavaScript or not. It's up to you that you can continue with the JavaScript or some other language, but here we will decide. We will go for the JavaScript. Oh my god, I am like lacking behind in my first video. No, let's concentrate on the topic. So promise in the JavaScript is a very good concept. It is used for the asynchronous operations. So something like that, let's say you have a web page, and in behind that web page JavaScript is running, and then a user clicks on some button. By that button, some third party data is coming from the backend. It can come from the backend of your application, or maybe some third party API as well. It depends upon the situation of the application, how it has been configured. So anyway, when till that if we stop the browser uh, to just wait for the wait for the data, and then start the browser screen, that will be a very bad experience. So what it does is like JavaScript delegate that task to XHR web API, that will take care of everything. So in that case, that is being handled from the XHR HTTP request web API. Nowadays Fetch API is also been added to the browser, so that is also useful. So promise is a kind of like we can make that kind of effect in the promises, like this is the one of the entity, one of the object in JavaScript. So let's create a first promise in JavaScript, at least in this video. Okay, so let's write the promise. Okay, and this is I'll say the const, and I'll set the const value, its variable name to promise. Okay, and then I will create a new promise, and this is like and this promise takes a callback function, and that callback function takes two parameter. One parameter is resolve and second parameter is reject. So this is the callback function, and then the first parameter is resolve and second is reject. Okay, and whenever resolve is called, it means the promise is fulfilled, and whenever reject is called, it means promise is rejected. And before the resolve and fulfilled and rejected situation states of the promise, there is a pending state. When we try to make the promise, and then it comes somewhat later. So let's try to simulate the third-party API kind of effect here using the set timeout. So set time out, and this set timeout also takes the parameter, takes a callback function. So this callback function, and then I will say the resolve, yeah, fulfilled, and set timeout also takes that some delay, so I am giving the delay of 2 seconds. Here it means 200 millisecond, basically the same as the 2 second. And yeah, this is the promise that we have created, the first promise, and it will always resolve after 2 seconds whenever it is called. So let's try. Don't think about this one, because this is all the error message that came through the tapping here. But I am going to console log my result, and let's see what happens, what is being logged in the console. So my promise, I will call it my promise dot then method is the method which is used to call the next state of the promise. So like my promise, then what, and then what, and this is also used to catch the promise. I mean, then can have 3 parameter. Let's talk that thing later in some other videos, but here I am going to just demonstrate the promise, simple things. Yeah, so I am console logging this response, whatever the response. If it is fulfilled, then it will come after 2 seconds. So let's wait. Yeah, see, fulfilled. Let's save the result. Okay, let's save this code and then clear this, and again let's type something, and then it will rerun the whole code again. Oh my god, why? Let's save it. It is taking time. Let's refresh. Sometimes it happens with the code pen, the result didn't come. See, this result came. Let's change it to reject, and then you can talk about you can say you're rejected. Yeah, and let's save it and see after a few seconds this will come. Let's refresh, maybe. This is taking time, it's frustrating. Okay, oh, it will not come because this then will only catch for the fulfilled promise. So to catch the error, we have to like call the another method which is called catch, and whatever the error that we are catching, we can log that error. So yeah, so let's clear this, and now see, this is rejected, that came here, it didn't came, and here it came because catch is catching any of the error. So this is the rejected promise, that's why this console log is catching, not the above one. Okay, we can use the promise inside of function. We can try a function, and that function can return the promise, and we can define we can set any kind of value to like validate and get any kind of data and all. I mean, in terms of let's see an example. Okay, so for the simple for simple demonstration of the promise through the function, let's try to return the promise from the simple function. So promises from function. Okay. Okay, so I am creating a function called myfunc right now. This is the first video. I don't have much good name right now. And let's clear this out. Okay, what it will do is, this is the function basically, and it takes the value is fulfilled or not, is fulfilled maybe not, this is true, let's see. And this function is returning a new promise, every single time. And here I can write a callback function. Resolve and reject is the two parameter or argument. I think arguments or parameter. I know I always have kind of confusion between what's the argument, what is the parameter. So parameter is a variable in the declaration of the function, and argument is the actual value. So basically this is the parameter, and argument is the actual value. So the first parameter is resolve and second parameter is reject, and this is and I will check the value here is if is true. Is true. Basically I can write it like is true is triple equal true, then resolve, and I can send any value like true. Here I'm sending the I am sending here the string. I can send the an object also, let's say true status true, yeah, else reject. Oh my god, reject, and this status is false. Okay, so this is the function that I have that is returning a promise. Okay, and let's add a set timeout also to simulate the situation of third-party API call, some kind of thing. So I will write set timeout and this is also taking a callback function, and in that callback function this code is there. Okay, let's indent this code a little bit. Anyway, this code will be indented when I will save, and this time let's set it 1 second, and if you save this will automatically indent. See, okay, now I am calling my func, and I am okay, and what I will do is my func, and this will I will put the value true, and then I will take the response from the then and console log it, and it should give me the status true. So let's see, let's clear this out, and after 1 minute after 1 second it will give the value. See, object is status. If I will put it like catch here, this will never gonna be response. this will never gonna respond because I have given the true value and it will always resolve. So error, yeah. And if I will console log and I will do this, see, nothing is, only status true is here. So let's call it this function again, but this time value false, and this should give us the value false here, like status fall in terms of when the catch will be here, because since I'm passing the false and this is the false, then reject will be applied. So let's clear this out and then save it and wait for 1 second. Okay, I am waiting. Okay, let's do something and then so that it can rerun. Or maybe, yeah, save and then rerun it. Sometimes code pen is not that much good. Yeah, see that the first object it is giving is the status true. This is which is coming from line 15 to line 21, and this console log is giving that, and second time we are passing the false value, and the line 20 is consoling logging the false. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you will like my first ever video on the YouTube, and if there is some kind of mistake that I have made grammatically or theoretically in the JavaScript as well, or something like that, if anything wrong in my video, please comment and so that I can next time I can improve it. Okay, thank you, bye.